go live. We are live. 1 minute early. Send stars to show your support. There we go. Two current viewers. What's going on out there? Who's on here? Let's see here. Somebody is. There we go. What is going on out there? Welcome. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Who's out there? What's going on on this happy Easter? Easter Sunday. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. What's going on? You have tuned in to the Deranged Easter Bunny Bro Slam, the Bro Show, episode number 86. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I got me a few pickups, talk about what's coming up this weekend. Who all's out there? What's going on out there in the world? I just ate a peanut butter cup and I got peanut butter stuck in my mouth. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. How's it going? How we doing out there? Hello. What is going on? Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. How we doing out there? Welcome to the Bro Show, episode number 86. It's a one-man bro tonight. And it's warm inside this costume, so I'm glad I said I only do this for about 30 minutes because I'll be ready to shed this thing. Good thing is here we go, Bro George, Aruba brother. Happy Easter. How you doing out there, brother? Did you have a good day today? Was the Easter Bunny good to you? Robin, what's up, brother? How you doing? Happy Easter. I bet the Easter Bunny was good to you. Easter Bunny was good to me today too. Happy Easter, everybody. Welcome aboard the Bro Show, episode 86. Took a few minutes for everybody to jump in on here. Thank you for joining. I will just be on here for probably about 30 minutes, so hang around, keep me some company here. We'll talk about some action figure pickups I had this week. We'll talk about my next two upcoming wrestling events, especially this upcoming weekend. I got three weekends in a row finally. Things are finally starting to pick up. What's going on out there? Did everybody have a good Easter today? Easter Bunny, you guys a bunch of Reese's cups. We got a whole bunch of Reese's eggs upstairs, man. Those things are so good. Welcome aboard. This is the Bro Show, episode 86. I am your one-man bro tonight, Bro Slam, Bro Mookie. He had to work this evening. This is his weekend. Every few weeks he has to work a whole weekend, so he is unfortunately not here tonight. So he'll catch back up with us next week. I'm sure we'll be back on next Sunday night at 6 o'clock, but other than that, I am here. I will keep you company. You guys keep me some company. We've got a lot of people on here right now. If this is the first time you've been on here, this is the Bro Show. This is episode 86. Man, it's been another crazy week at UPS. It's starting to warm up outside. I'm already ready to start complaining about it being too hot outside, and I don't have an air conditioner in my truck, so we'll save that for when it gets really hot. But work. That's what I do a lot. So anyway, this had no wrestling this weekend. It's Easter weekend. I think there was some things going on around, but I did not have anything going on. This coming up weekend, I will be in action at the historic South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis, Missouri. MMWA, the Spring Stampede, like I said in my promo, the Spring Slampede Tour will be rolling through the South Broadway Athletic Club this Saturday when I take on, for the first time ever, the Switchblade, Garrett Shanks. Bro George has a question here. Curious Bro, forgot to ask last week. Any matches you can think of that turn shoot brother? Not right off the top of my head, I can't, but man, I bet if you can, maybe if you tell me one, maybe it'll jog my memory. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's been plenty, because there's plenty of things that can happen that can get you aggravated real quick, especially in hindsight. There's been a couple situations where I wish I would have gave somebody a receipt because I was just too timid and wouldn't really fight back. I just kind of took a couple things from one in particular guy. I just remember getting slapped, and I took the first slap just fine, but then he slapped me really hard again, right in the ear. And then I had another guy, he kicked me in the back, and then he kicked me between the legs. And I remember one of the main dudes came to me, and he's seen all that, and he's like, man, he said, the kick in the back, he goes, that was one thing. He said, the second kick, he said, you owed him one. I just said, yeah, I'm just trying to prevent any further altercations. He said, you owed it to him. Scott Brickhouse is here. Hello, Bro Scott. How you doing tonight, brother? I guess I pretty much explained it there, didn't I, Bro George? What's up, Jason? Back trucking on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Is that your hour, 7:30 at night to 7:30 in the morning? That'd be some rough driving. I guess the roads are pretty clear though at that time, but still, man, just being up in the middle of the night, no matter what's just a tough thing to do. So anyway, this Saturday, MMWA, the next Saturday night, I guess I forgot to, well, I guess I'll just put that with this here. Next, April the 18th, me and Bert Candy will put our Show Me State Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line. We will be defending the belts against the guys we beat for the Show Me State Wrestling Tag Team Championships. We will be taking on the main attraction. So those guys are really good. They deserve a rematch. I think anytime a champion loses a belt, I think they should automatically get a rematch. So good for them. We will defend those belts against the main attraction. So best of luck to them. But I got a feeling me and Bro Bert, we're going to come out on top, man. Me and Bro Bert, we're going to be the Show Me State Tag Team Champions probably forever. I would just assume forever. So just go ahead and mark that down right now. Then Scott Brickhouse said, saw you the 25th. That's going to be a great match. Yeah, man. April 25th. So this Saturday is the 11th. I'll be at the South Broadway Athletic Club taking on the Switchblade, Garrett Shanks. Then April 18th, I'll be in Moberly, Missouri. It's somewhere up around Columbia, and I will be tag teaming with Burt Candy against the main attraction in Show Me State Wrestling tag team action, defending our tag team championship belts. And then the 25th, if you are anywhere around this, Farmington, Fredericktown, St. Genevieve, Potosi, Deloge, Park Hills, Bonne Terre, if you're anywhere around there, you are close to Herculaneum. I will be in Herculaneum at the MVets. This will be our second event there, and you do not want to miss, you don't want to miss a Bro Slam match anyway. But Slammer versus the King of Chaos, Ricky Cruz. Anytime me and Ricky's had a match, man, every time I get people telling me that was the best match of the night, and that always makes me feel good, man. You go up against the best, man. You got to give your best, and I'm going out there right now to say it's going to be the best match of the night. So Herculaneum, if you don't have tickets, you better get on there right now and get them if there's any left. So MMWA April 25th at the MVets in Herculaneum. And let's see what else is going on here in the chat. Usually have Mookie over here taking care of this part. Jason says, nope, 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Saturday. Ooh, boy, that's quite a run, brother. Good luck with that. That's right, brother. The tag team champs are back. The 30-day. Hey, you know what? President Jack Tunney did say 30 days to defend, and it's going to be right at that 30-day mark because we barely had the belts since March 21st, so April 18th. So we almost had that to that 30-day mark. What's up, brother Denny? How you doing, my man? Denny Howell's in the house. Bro Randy Meston is here. Bro Randy is from Vallejo, California. What's going on, bro Randy? And whoever the champ is, well, Mavis, what is going on? Well, right now, the old Playboy is still the champion, and I tell you what, man, I kind of hope he holds on to that belt for a while. And let me get my chat back on here. I don't have any idea what happened. Darn it. My chat went away. How did this happen? How did this happen? There we go. Got it back. I hope Playboy keeps that belt because maybe 9th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Scott Brickhouse probably knows the next what is the second Saturday in May. Let me look real quick here. Take me a second. April, May 9th. Okay, I was right. So May 9th, me and promoter Tony Anthony Castaldi, we will be in tag team action. Nice costume. This is the Deranged Easter Bunny costume for Easter. So if you're just joining in, happy Easter, everybody. But May 9th, South Broadway, get your tickets now, man. Go on there right now and get your tickets. You will not want to miss this, man. Me and promoter Anthony Castaldi, we will be in a handicap tag team match against the PYT. We'll be taking on the Playboy, and like I said, I hope he's still the champion. I'll explain why here in a second. You'll never see me back there, Denny. We'll be taking on the Playboy. Hopefully he'll still be the champion. He's going to be tag teaming with Nikki, and he'll be tag teaming with poor homeless Virgil Holmes. Man, heard he's homeless. I hate to hear that. Maybe take a collection up for him up there at Broadway. Get him a place to stay. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate it, brother. How you doing? Doc's in the house, everybody. Tell Doc hi. So it's going to be a handicap match, and the stipulation is if me or Tony pin any of the PYT, they are suspended for the summer. So no matter who gets beat, they will be suspended. But now if they beat us, they won't be suspended. But the other stipulation is if Playboy is still the champion at the time and he gets beat, he loses his championship. Man, maybe Tony will pin Playboy. Maybe Tony becomes the new MMWA champion. How about that? Well, only one way to find out, and you'll need to be at the South Broadway Athletic Club on May the 9th. Good, Doc. Good to hear that, man. Hope you had a happy Easter. I haven't seen you down there around St. Mary either. I've been seeing somebody else down there. You must be on a different shift down there, but I've been kind of rolling through there at some weird times too. Sometimes it's later in the afternoon. Playboy Preparation H. That's right, man. Scott, did you and Karen have a good Easter today? And while I'm at it, not only did I have a good Easter, the Easter Bunny brought me a couple splats. I've got a couple of these upstairs. I'll do an unboxing. I'll make a video for these, but these are pretty cool, man. We got a Cody Rhodes and The Rock upstairs, but I'm looking in these two packs. Hopefully I'll get a Randy Orton, a Jey Uso, an LA Knight, or a John Cena. So I'm looking forward to opening up these splats, and then they're just fun. You can just toss them around. They're just some fun little goodies. Dad told me to ask you if you're having a hoppy Easter. Yes, tell him I've been having a really hoppy Easter. Thank you, brother. Bro George says those Ricky Cruz match and Slammer matches are fire, man. That's right, man. I get in there and Ricky brings the best out in anybody. That's why he's the best there is around. I'll say that right now. He's the best wrestler there is around anywhere. So big props to him. Also seen he was at Walmart last night, said he was preparing for Slammer, and he had a little plush Hulk Hogan, and he was beating on it. So he has to do what he has to do to get ready for Slammer, brother. So we'll just leave that there. Karen says they were just at home chilling. That's good. I did the same thing today. We got up and kind of we did our Easter thing, and then we ran over to Applebee's, got us some delicious Applebee's for lunch today. So we had that, and then I worked out for a little bit, sat around, and now I'm here hanging out with you guys on Easter. And check this out. I've been looking at this for a while. The Easter Bunny brought me this. How about that? A 3-pack Knuckle Crunchers, John Cena, the Final Boss Rock, and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, man. This is a cool little set. It comes with a little WWE Championship belt. And check that out, man. A Cardillo weight belt. You know I'm a Cardillo weight belt mark. I wish it would say Cardillo on there, because I think Steve should get props for that, because he makes all the Rock's Cardillo weight belts. So that's really cool, man. I'm really excited for this. Real good packaging. Comes with a little breakaway table, trash can, a guitar. They got like a shovel, a crutch, and a sledgehammer. Comes with all the accessories, man. I may pick up a few of these little knuckle crunchers next time I go shopping. But I got a tip, and you know I'm a big Monday Night Wars collector, so the latest series with Build-A-Figure, referee Charles Robinson came out. Man, I had a tip. I told Paige, I said, you want to go to Walmart? And she said, yep. So we went there, the toy aisle. Success, man. I got the whole series. Monday Night Wars, Build-A-Figure Charles Robinson. Look at that there. The Road Dogg, Jesse James. Oh, you didn't know? Check that out, man. Real good figure. I like DX. I always enjoyed the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg, and his tag team partner, Billy Gunn. This figure rules, man. Like a good Billy Gunn figure. I've always been a big Billy Gunn fan. I liked him when him and Bart were the Smoking Guns. Even to this day, man, I got to be on the same, or let's say it may have been before. I wasn't on the same card. I was at an event that he was at, and dude is still going strong. He's like 62, 63 years old now, and man, that dude is just jacked and still rolling. I like his kids. They're an awesome tag team. So they're there. Billy Gunn, how about that? I got the New Age Outlaws there, so that's pretty exciting. Man, I don't know which one to show next. I'll show this, and I'll say there's always a super cool one in all the bunches, but these were all good. But check this out. The LWO, Eddie Guerrero. How about that? WCW Eddie. So always good to get an Eddie Guerrero figure. Always liked Eddie Guerrero. So really cool action figure, man. So there's Eddie Guerrero, and this is one, man. This one just rules so much. Check this out. Rick Steiner, Look at that there. Man just has his singlet, just super cool. Just got sunglasses, got the chain around his neck. That is a awesome, awesome action figure right there. I like Scott Steiner. I've always been a big Steiner fan, so super, super cool right there. So that series is bought and accounted for. I put that on the shelf, and then like I said, this here, that is super cool little knuckle cruncher set. Hope you guys all had a good Easter. Hope everybody got something really cool. Mavis says, I want Dad to buy me a Cody Rhodes, but he won't. He will not buy you a Cody Rhodes action figure? Ah, shame on Andy. Tell him shame on him. Tell him Slammer said shame on him. Happy Easter, Alex. How you doing? Oh, no, I've lost. Almost lost my chat again. Aaron, what's up, brother? Yeah, I'm going to be... Aaron told me earlier he got tickets for next week at MMWA, so I get to see Aaron. Been a long time since I seen you, brother. That's right, little nature boy, little Nate. Oh, you're at a different post now. That's why I haven't seen you, Doc. Okay, well, good luck at that post. Maybe you'll be back down there in St. Mary's sometime. I'll see you down there. So anyway, wow. Hope you all had a good Easter, and like I said, I did. It's been a good day today. Mookie, he had to work, unfortunately. That's why he wasn't here today. So we'll get him back in the saddle next week, and we'll hopefully be discussing next Saturday another victory handheld raised high at the MMWA South Broadway Athletic Club. I go one-on-one with the Switchblade, Garrett Shanks, one-on-one, first time ever. He's a big, tall dude, too, man. He usually tags with Sean Blaze. They're known as Switchblaze, and so I don't know if Blaze will be down there at the ring with him or not. I will just assume he will be, because the odds are always stacked against Slammer. But you know, brother, Slammer always takes those odds and turns them around and comes out victorious. So if you have no plans this Saturday, I just made plans for you. Go over to the MMWA page right now and click on their ticket leap and buy tickets for this Saturday night at South Broadway Athletic Club. Come down there and see me, and come down there and get yourself a Slammer shirt, get a picture with me, and cheer me on to victory. And then if you're anywhere around Moberly, Missouri, it's some college up there, not Mizzou, but some college up around Moberly. It's somewhere up around Columbia. It's supposed to be in a pretty big venue up there. It'd be really cool to see that place get packed out. Me and Burt Candy will defend the Show Me State Wrestling Tag Team Championships against the main attraction. So it's our first defense. We just won them just 2 weeks ago, so barely a month, and we will be defending those belts. And like I said, rightfully so, against the former champions. They held those belts for a very long time, so they deserve a rematch. And me and Bro Burt, we will oblige and give them one. And then April 25th, Herculaneum at the AMVETS. Man, it's real easy to get to off 55. It's just a couple minutes away, down by the school. Me versus Ricky Cruz. Once again, this match kind of blew my mind. I was not expecting to wrestle Ricky again so quick. I wrestled him back in December, and we had quite a match, and that was the first time we had wrestled since I beat him for the MMWA Championship back in March of 24. So right away, 2 quick matches with him. So I'm looking forward to that. Always a pleasure and an honor to be in the ring with the King of Chaos. Scott and I have tickets for both MMWA shows. We're on Tracy's regulars list. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Karen. You and Scott, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys so much, man. And also, why haven't you ordered anything? I haven't been to your house. I've been by your house a lot. I've been on your road down at the end of it a few times, but I have not stopped at your house in a while. So hopefully I'll have something for you guys soon and say hi to you there. But other than that, I get to see you guys twice at MMWA this month. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. Looking forward to seeing all the Slammer Maniacs, man. Love to see that place packed and making a whole lot of... It's always making a lot of noise there. The last event, man, we were we were on fire there, man. The crowd was going nuts, man, from the time the first bell rang until the end of the main event. MMWA, man, we rule, dude. We put on awesome shows. We love it, man. It's a good time. We love it when the crowd's on fire like that. It makes the matches so much better, makes the wrestlers do so much more, so much better whenever that crowd's on fire like that. So looking forward to these next three matches. Two MMWA, one at Show Me State Wrestling, and we'll see what happens after that. I guess it'll be May the 9th would be, so I'll get a week off and then be back at it May the 9th. So that's pretty cool. You got something delivered while I was off. That would be how it goes, isn't it? Yeah, I was off for a week. I was back this week, and I'm already ready for 3 more weeks. I'm not trying to wish my life away, but 3 more weeks, then I'm off for 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks of May, I will be off work, and that will be all my vacations until October, and then I'll have 3 off in October. So once I get these couple weeks done, it's going to be all delivery time in this hot summertime, and they've been loading us up and keeping us out late. I hope I make it through the summer. I really wish we'd get those air conditioners put in them trucks like they were supposed to do 2 years ago, but we'll just have to see about that. Tim Mendeville, what's going on out there in Arizona, brother? Tim, are you making the travel up to WrestleMania in Las Vegas? That's not real far for you, is it? Thanks for joining in, everybody. Like I said, I'm almost down here a few more minutes. I put on the thing I was just going to do this from 6 to 6:30. Bro Dave, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Tim. Happy Easter, Dave. Hope you all had a good Easter today. I did. It's been a good day. I'm going to wind this down now. I'm going to go chill out for a little while, eat some Easter candy. Tim will be in Las Vegas. You know what, Tim? You need to be wearing a Slammer shirt and hold a big old Slammer sign up saying Slammer is #1 at WrestleMania. That's what I think you need to do, brother. How about that? Tim's the man. Tim, he goes to a lot. That dude, there's only one other guy besides Tim I know that gets a lot of pictures with wrestlers. My gosh, he knows the spots to find people. So, but there's only one wrestler that I know that he's been missing, and that's Slammer. So, bro, Tim, you need to come find Slammer and get a picture with me. Steven Espinoza, what's going on, man? I'm doing good. Happy Easter. The bunny gimmick. Look at there, man. I'm a deranged Easter bunny. How about that? Tim says yes. Tim, I assume that's yes to everything I just said. I just said a whole lot of stuff. So anyway, wow, if anybody else got anything going on, I'll stay on here if y'all. Good evening, Herb. How you doing? Everybody tell Herb hello. Herb's got a big event coming up here in a few weeks too. He's got a big fan fest going on, and my Lord, he's got so many people that's going to be there. He's got the Demolition's going to be there. The Powers of Pain. My gosh, I can't. Mick Foley's going to be there. My gosh, those 5 people right there's enough for that place to just be having lines around the building. So I hope you have a good turnout for that, and that would be really awesome. Tim needs a photo with Slammer. Tim, I got a feeling we'll make that happen one day. I don't know how, but I want to get out there. I want to get out there more in the world and get some matches everywhere. I don't know yet, man. I'll have to see. I forgot what days it's on. I know it's in May, and I know the Demolition's going to be there. That would be awesome to go see them. Kyle, what's up, brother? Happy Easter. How you doing? Running wild here, man. Down here in the wrestling room. Quick recap. If you're just getting on here, check this out. Knuckle Crunchers. That was in the Easter basket this morning. Yeah, I get an Easter basket. Who cares? Everybody should get an Easter basket. We got, check this out, the New Age Outlaws. And, I'll just put them up here at the same time. How about that? Rick Steiner and Eddie Guerrero. Got the whole new Monday Night War line that just came out. Build-A-Figure Charles Robinson. Pretty exciting. Tim says WrestleCon Vegas has over 400 wrestlers this year, and you'll probably get 400 pictures, I would bet. That would be really cool to go to. I would love to go to WrestleCon, and there was one last week. I think it was the Squared Circle Expo. Man, I'd love to go to some of these things. I wish I could have a booth set up at one of these things and have a match. I wish I was known well enough to get to be at some of these things and have a booth and have people line up to get a picture with me. That'd be awesome. Kyle is good. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, brother. FanFest is loaded. May 8th and 9th. Okay. When's the 8th? Is that a Friday? Man, I probably won't be able to go to either. If that's on a Friday, I'll be at work, and Saturday I'll be at wrestling. I don't know if I could get up there any earlier beforehand. We'll just have to wait and see. But man, that'll be awesome. Lots of awesome people going to be there. So anyway, wow, I went a lot longer than what I had planned to do. So you guys got anything else for me? I'll stay on here if you have anything else. If not, I'll start winding her down there. I just appreciate you guys all joining in and keeping me company. And if Mookie was here, we bounce so much stuff off each other. That's how an hour goes by. So I didn't know that I'd go almost 32 minutes here. So I appreciate you guys keeping me company. And how about you guys go have a good Easter with your families? I'll go up, have a good Easter with my family, and go up there and start letting the Sunday scaries take over for the work week. How about that? And then we'll get through this week. I'll wrestle this Saturday night at the South Broadway Athletic Club, and hopefully next Saturday I'll be telling you guys all about a big victory that I had. And I hope you guys have a happy Easter and have a good week, and what you gonna do when the Bro Show entertains you.